I think I started realizing the best way to do a show is to just be natural and be myself. And being myself means being non-professional and being chaotic. And so I was very much like that. Do you know one corner which was very, very chaotic was the group Honey G, who used to come in, the three guys.
Okay.
Brilliant group. So much fun. We used to do like crazy music quizzes.
Oh.
And I always, after the show, I always thought to myself, now that was fun for us, but it didn't feel like a proper show. It didn't feel like a radio show. So I was always very sorry to the listeners. But that was that was super fun. It was just us just messing around, having a great time. Kind of just felt like a podcast, really, in some ways, yeah.
And that's what the listeners really do enjoy, right? Already on the chat, I saw so many comments about Honey G segments.
Yeah.
Many people mentioned, again, Mochi honestly, better than Honey G is my Friday healing for ear.
It was fun. It was fun.
Sad that I missed it. But again, there's so many different corners on SKP. It's just, I think that's the biggest strength of our show. It's so natural. And it's literal, like, person-to-person connection with the listeners.
Yeah.
Updating on live, really just catching up on the things happening in our daily lives.
Yeah.
That made us feel very special and close to each other.
Yeah.
And with that said, I need to ask you something. When are you going to get back on SNS?
I know, everyone's asking me about this.
Our listeners were begging me to ask you.
I know,
like,
right?
Even previously, like previous episode, they're like, if you by any chance have a chance to meet Sam, please tell him that he needs to get back on SNS.
I know. It'll be sometime. I've enjoyed, because after I finished doing after I sort of finished doing the show and I started getting into doing music like 100% of the time, I kind of felt like this, because at my age, I'm 37 now. 37.
You're still so young.
Yeah, I'm 37. But I feel like it's a big point in my life. I feel like it's kind of make or break.
Okay.
In the music world, because when you get towards 40, it's tough, right?
It is.
So I'm kind of at a stage where I'm like fully focused on just making sure I can have a really long career. So like improving my skills, getting better, meeting lots of producers. So I'm kind of in that mode. But one day, so someone says SNS detox. It has been a little bit of a detox,
right?
But one day.
Now, one day, guys. Yeah. That is I've done my job asking the question. So, guys, keep pushing. But again, as I took on the role on SKP as a host, I heard that there used to be a corner called Song of the Day.
Yeah.
In which now I'm pushing through with this corner called Song of Me, talking about myself.
Oh, it's changed. Okay. Yeah.
Song of the Day. I mean, how was that corner? You have to pick a song every single day.
I picked a song every day, and it could be whatever reason I wanted, which was nice.
Really?
And usually I used to try and go for songs maybe by artists that our listeners wouldn't know.
Oh.
To try and push, like, because there's so much talent in Korea, right? So I wanted to push all of that talent. But it was great because it was a chance for me to listen to so much music every single day, because in Korea, so much music is released every day, right?
Right.
And it was a good chance for me to listen to new artists as well. So it was great.
And now, as you mentioned that, we need to ask you a favor.
Yeah.
To bring back Song of the Day for this special episode of Super K-pop. Everyone, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for Sam's SOTD? If you guys are,
yeah, I'm ready.
Please take it away, 피디님.
Let's go. Song of the Day. Right, listeners, today's Song of the Day that I've brought to you. So when I kind of got the news about what's happening to the show and stuff, I had a big think about it, and I went for this song. It's called Bounce by the legend that is Cho Yong-pil, right? So the reason I've gone for this song, it came out in 2013, right, this song. So 2013, 12 years ago now, that song came out. And so that's the year that I actually started with Super K-pop. So whenever I hear this song, it kind of reminds me of that first year when I started out, because we used to play it all the time. And it kind of reminds me of that really exciting journey that I had in broadcasting and in the music world here in Korea. And I also feel like it has sort of a double meaning for me as well, because the song is quite inspirational. I think it's a reminder that we can all reinvent ourselves in some way, like the legend Choi Young-pil did with this song, right? Him being able to release something so modern at the time was just kind of a shock, I think, for everybody at his age to be able to do that. So it's quite a special song, and it will certainly remind a lot of people, I think, about the early 2010s, 2013 in particular. So this is it. It's Choi Young-pil's Bounce.
돌아서면 두 눈이 마주칠까 심장이 바운스 바운스 두근데 들릴까봐 겁나 한참을 망설이다 용기를 내 밤새워 준비 한수 내보 고백해도 될까 처음 본 순간부터 내 모습이 내 가슴 울렁이게 만들었어 Baby you're my trampoline You make me bounce bounce 수많은 인연과 바꾼 너인 걸 사랑이 남긴 상처들도 감싸줄게 어쩌면 우린 벌써 알고 있어 그토록 찾아 헤맨 사랑의 꿈 외롭게만 하는 걸 You make me You make me bounce 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 망설여져 나 혼자만의 감정일까 내가 잘못 생각한 거라면 어떡하니 눈물이 나 별처럼 반짝이는 눈망울도 수줍어 달콤하다 내 입술도 내겐 꿈만 같은 걸 You make me bounce 알고 있어 찾아 헤맨 사랑의 꿈 외롭게만 하는 걸 어쩌면 우린 벌써 You make me Oh you make me
Bravo.
It's a good song, huh?
Brilliant song choice.
Yeah, man.
This is from 2013.
It is, yeah.
Can you believe it?
I couldn't believe it. So because I knew I wanted to pick a song from that year, and I looked up biggest K-pop songs of 2013. This was in the list, and I was like, no, it can't be.
Seriously, it feels like yesterday it was released.
It doesn't feel that old, does it?
Exactly. I mean, that's the power of Choi Young-pil something I would
I know,
say.
man. Timeless.
Many comments coming up right now. I see Siska say, we all bounce with SKP for 12 years. Oh, that's so sweet. Bahar says, back then I would have said something like, such a fun song, definitely brightened my day. Thank you, Sammy.
Bahar, yeah.
Pretty cool, right? Anything that you want to read out by chance?
Yeah, I think this song really defines today. Bounce back to positivity thanks to Sam C's presence in the studio. SKB legacy will be remembered. Thanks to the team, Sensi and Aivan as well.
I'm assuming for the listeners, this is such a nostalgic moment, right?
Probably, yeah.
Especially when the BGM came out for Song of the Day. Everyone was like, what? Nostalgic kick to it.
Yeah.
Sincerely, my goodness. But again, 형, it just feels unreal to be sitting here with you today.
I know, it's crazy. It's weird, huh?
Can't believe it is actually happening. We are actually taking in your messages, and I'm assuming you you guys were sending a lot of messages based on the question of the day. But if you could send in any messages that you want to send in for Samhyung too.
Oh, what's the question of the day?
Question was actually,
Do you remember?
you know, like the power of smiling every day and laughing, like just like a psychological thing where you just feel much more healthier.
Yeah.
So what is that K-pop song that brings laughter to your face or a smile to your face?
That's a good question.
Pop quiz. Anything for you? Is any specific song that brings smile to your face?
Oh, give me 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'll think about it. I guess on the princess.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. But this is your chance, guys. If you do have any messages or questions for Samhyung, this is your chance to send them in right now.
Yeah.
As we are talking, Pita님 just gave us some messages that slid in through our mailbox. I
Yeah,
believe.
man.
Do you want to jump straight into it?
Shall I go first?
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
first.
So it's Benny who writes in. It says, "Hi, Aivan and everyone. SKB time is always a good time at 4 p.m. and more recently rerun at 5 in the morning. Mentioning this current season that we have now, engaging the listeners in down Gwangju and Yeosu in Jeollanam-do province. I've been a part of the Super K-pop fam since 2022. Still remembering who Samsi's regular guests were, the current 8 p.m. DJ Radio and Us, Samuel Sa, Baby Yana, Aaron of W24. The recent ones we've had Aivan NIve, Uni Lim, and so on. I prized this one like Selfie's video messages before, plus enjoyed the chance to ask some questions to the musical guests for K-Star and Live and Music Stage and even for Dramarama too. Aivan, thank you for this almost a year journey to host Super K-pop and even taking this responsibility to entertain with your amazing thoughts and sharing your super fanboy and personal stories as well. And we now know who are fans of Zero Base One and Big Bang as someone from the writers. Closing my message by saying thank you SKP for the 12-year run. Have a good one. Oh.
Thank you for that heartfelt message, Benny. Out of the 12 years, how many years were you on for?
I think I had a 2-year break in the middle.
Okay.
Maybe. Or was it a 3-year break? I had a little break because I went abroad with my band.
Oh, okay. For promotions.
Yeah. And concerts and stuff. So a little break in the middle. But it started with me. They were like, we were thinking of doing a show.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
for Super K-pop. It was, very, very, it was an honor to do it.
My goodness. I mean, if there is like a podcast or AOD left somewhere,
Yeah.
I would love to go check out your first show.
Do not.
I would love to.
I really hope no one goes to see that because that would be awful.
If anyone has a clip of that, please send it in. We would love to give it a check.
Yeah.
We also have a message coming in from Marte Desiree saying, "Hi, Ivan. I have a story to tell you. Yesterday, as I was walking home with my new slippers, I got caught in the sidewalk and I fell forward. I wanted to catch myself while falling, but there was an electrical bicycle in front of it and it fell as I was catching it. So I fell even more forward and hit my forehead and head in a metal pole fence in front of me. I hit my head so hard and my forehead, I started bleeding. I rushed back to my dorm and I was covered in bruises and wounds. I put some icing on it. I feel so sore and it hurts today. I get a headache easily. But yeah, I wanted to let you know because when we meet, I might have wounds and stuff in my face. So don't get too surprised. It totally hurts today too. Ugh, I felt so unlucky falling like that. Anyway, a song that makes me smile automatically is On and Off with Beautiful, Beautiful. Oh my goodness. So Hyung, Marte is actually in Seoul right now.
Oh, really?
She's here with her twin sister.
Oh, that's nice.
So we just did receive some message from Marte asking when she can come in and visit us. I will send you a DM sometime very soon after the show,
Yeah.
Marte. You want to say hello to Marte?
Yeah,
It's so
Marta, hello. Come visit Adidas. You got to visit. Marta's brilliant. She's fantastic. I'm sorry to hear about the injuries. That sounds bad.
That sounds terrible. But I sincerely hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
And get some sleep if you have headaches. Okay,
Yeah.
migraines are terrible, right? Thank you for the message, Marty. Looking forward to meeting you sometime this week. We also have some more questions coming up on the YouTube live chat. A question for Sam, I think.
I actually saw a question from Tasmia saying, "What time did you wake up?"
What time did you wake up, Hyung?
The answer is 2 p.m.
2 p.m. What's your daily routine
My
like?
voice is gone. It's different every
Nowadays.
day, but normally I wake up 11 a.m.
Okay.
But yesterday I had a big songwriting session and I slept very late, which is why my voice sounds extremely.
Nah, sounds fine. You've got that iconic voice that no one can even try. Okay, so he woke up at 2 p.m. today, so you
Yep.
literally just ran here.
So literally
Didn't you?
2 hours ago. Yep.
Very, very cute indeed. Taking some more comments right now. Carolyn says, Sam, what has been your favorite thing to do nowadays? What do you do for
Ooh.
fun?
That's a really good question. Do you know what? Okay, I have gotten into something. So one hobby I've had now for 3 months is, it's not a good one, but it's online gaming.
Online game? You're into gaming nowadays.
I never did it. So what my thing is now is I met this amazing producer who's like a legend, right? Does a lot of SM stuff, and he loves doing games every night. And I do it maybe 4 times a week with him.
Okay, 4 times.
4 times a week for about 3 hours at night.
Oh no.
And that's fun. That's really fun. And what else do I do for fun? Do you know what? I'm really enjoying just meeting lots of different people now, because I get the chance to every single week I'm meeting a new songwriter or producer to work together, and it's really fun to meet people from different parts of the world. And that's why I had a beer yesterday. That's why. That's why my voice is like this. In the middle of our session, we had a few beers.
That's good.
Which is why I feel
I mean, a little bit of beer could, kind of bring up the mood.
It
right?
wasn't a
bring
little
up
bit.
the energy.
I'll be honest. It was a lot of beer. It was a lot of beer. I'll change it. Yeah.
All right.
My
So
bad.
that's a TMI of the day, isn't it?
Last night I had quite a bit.
That's fun. Yeah, but like it's really good that you have something else to kind of vent on, like gaming.
Oh, it's fun.
Some people would say
So fun.
some people would not be pleased with overplaying.
Yeah.
But at least having something to kind of release your stress and just simply have fun.
You need something to take your mind off.
Exactly.
Things.
Especially when you're
Yeah.
consistently creating something.
Exactly.
Every single day,
it's quite
right?
stressful,
Definitely cool. One last question, I think. This one is coming in. I saw something about. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Bahar says, Sam, is there a food menu you are obsessed with nowadays? That's, putting aside beer.
Yeah, beer is always on the list. Do you know what I've been really obsessed with? Because you've been to my studio.
I've been.
In that area, there's an amazing Thai place.
Oh.
It does amazing pad Thai, but it tastes like how it tastes in Thailand. So it tastes really good.
Okay.
I have that at least twice a week.
Wow.
And also, what else recently? And also, there's a restaurant near my place which is Chinese food, but the Chinese food that you have in Japan.
What?
So it's Japanese Chinese food.
Where are you taking us right now? It tastes like Chinese food in Japan.
So you know how the Chinese restaurants here
Right.
are like Koreanized?
Right.
It's Japanesized Chinese food. Is that Japanesized? Japanesized. That's a word.
Yeah, Japanese localized Chinese cuisine, you would say.
See, that's why Ivan is professional.
No.
That's the way.
I mean, that's hilarious.
And that's really good.
Is it? I need to go visit your studio sometime soon.
that's good too.
We need a second run of team dinner sometime soon.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Are we invited?
Yeah.
Sounds
we got to
good.
sort it out. Oh, it's pizza, sorry.
Pizza, of course.
Of course.
Pepperoni,
I
right?
had pizza yesterday with the beer. So there we go. Done.
Same old Sam Hyung joining us again. The legacy indeed. We are running out of time, so we need to take a quick song break and then come back to close off the first hour. Would you please introduce the next song for us? It's a song request. It's actually not a song request. It's a song that's special for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I co-wrote this with some amazing producers. I'll do it quickly for you guys. You'll know it. So it's by On and Off. It's called Breath, Haze and Shadow.
시치미원을 다 그릴 쯤 다시 집으로 돌아가는 길 부산한 이 거리가 오늘 좀 낯설게 느껴지는 건 왜일까 한 걸음 한 걸음 더 벅드는 이 밤 숨소리 자욱이 내려앉고 나의 한숨에 다 흩어지면 좋겠어 어떤 그리움도 두려움도 전부 아침이 되면 또 거칠 안개처럼 오늘 밤에 난 한숨으로 다 사라지기를 적당히를 모르고 쓴 마음에 일어난 보풀을 떼내려 해 내 손에 한 움큼 쥐어진 타래를 휘불어 이 거리에 버리고 싶은데 나의 한숨에 다 흩어지면 좋겠어 어떤 그림도 두려움도 전부 아침이 되면 또 거친 안개처럼 오늘 밤에 난 한숨을 어린다 닿지 못한 마음과 꺼질 줄 모르던 괜한 기대 탓에 내 하루란 긴 문장은 마침표 없이 그러나 그래도로 넘쳐 한숨을 쉬면 잘 가려지면 좋겠어 그런 몸과 미움까지 전부 배경 속에 그리운 그림자처럼 오늘 밤에 난 한숨을 내쉰다 다 사라지기를
And there it was, a beautiful ballad tune, wasn't it? From On and Off. It was actually Sam Hyung's production here, writing, isn't it?
I wrote this with some amazing couple of people, but with the amazing Lee Joo-hyung from Monetary, who's a legend producer, who asked me to write this with him. It was it was good fun.
Incredible. Keep an eye on Sam Hyung's discography, everyone. He's been putting out amazing music out there, and we can definitely taste that Samness in the K-pop, and then we'll have many more opportunities to do so. But unfortunately, as all shows do, we have run out of time.
I know, man.
And Hyung, we need to say goodbye.
Yeah.
For the final time on Super K-pop.
I know, right? It's quite. I mean, I've said goodbye once before last year, which was quite emotional.
It was.
So I'm not going to get like that. But you know, obviously, it's been an absolute honor. And this kind of show took up pretty much all of my 20s and the first half of my 30s. So it'll always be very, very special to me. All the people will be very special. And yeah, I hope everyone has the most amazing success and happiness going forward.
Thank you so very much, Hyung.
All right.
I would like to ask you one last favor.
Yeah.
Would you please close off the first hour for us?
Oh, okay.
As a DJ Sam, please.
Let's do it. Right. So in part one, we got one of my songs, actually. Oh, this is very nice. Thank you. It's my song, Sam Carter's It's You, and Aivan will see you in part two.
I know I left you hanging, my head up in the sky, but now I'm crash landing. How can I be that guy? We got a way to go. How about we take it slow? I didn't mean to leave you without me by your side. All of the sangria, oh, it was making me lie. It was making me lie to you. But with you, I wanna go riding. Me and you, we gon' drive in. I can pick you up in my car. Let me know the right timing. I'll never be that guy ever again. Tell me, baby, where and when. Feeling that I got a meaning. No, I wanna go all in, and the reason is you. It's you. Oh yeah, I can do it all the waiting. I don't know what I'm saying when you do what you do. It's you. drove you insane. I'll be a better me. Oh baby, I'll make you see. I got your name writing, tattoo right on my arm. There won't be any fighting. You know that I wouldn't lie. You know that I wouldn't lie to you. Feeling that I got a meaning. No, I wanna go all in, and the reason is you. It's you. Oh yeah, I can do it all the waiting. I don't know what I'm saying when you do what you do.
아리랑 radio.
Volcano eruption can cause wildfires, landslides, and floods. Volcano ashes pollute the air and water. The ashes can fall for hours and days. Since you can't go out, you have to be prepared in advance. Respiratory patients should stay inside. Block doors and ventilators with wet towels. And block your windows with tapes before the ashes fall. Make sure waterways aren't blocked with ashes. Separate drain pipes or water pipes from the roof. Drain storages, pipes and tanks should be separated. When the ashes fall, stay inside. Listen to disaster updates on radio or TV. Wash vegetables before you eat them. Drink water after ashes sink to the bottom. Cover your nose and mouth when you're outside. Use a mask, a handkerchief or clothes to do so. Then quickly get inside a car or a building. Lenses can hurt your cornea. Take them off inside with clean hands. After the ashes fall, clean indoors and outdoors and your cars as well, wearing goggles and a mask and turning off all electronics. Make sure ashes don't get everywhere when you clean. Spray some water or use wet towels. But too much water will turn the ashes into clumps. When you're done, throw away the ashes in plastic bags. Administrations have designated spots for them. Take a shower when you get inside, and take off the clothes you wore outside. A volcano eruption can threaten cities and the entire country. You can lessen the damages if you're well prepared for it.
아리랑 radio.
Ariran Radio.
The time is 5 p.m.
This is Super K-Pop.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second hour of Super K-Pop. This is a show where you can explore various genres of K-Pop. In Korea, it is currently a little over 5 p.m. In New York, America, it's a little over 3 a.m. Hong Kong, 4 p.m. Rome, Italy, 9 a.m. London, England, 8 a.m. and Wellington, New Zealand, 9 p.m. I'll say thank you to all the listeners tuning in from all around the world. This is your host, Ivan. Today's second hour corner, as we all have been waiting for, Oh My K-Pop is coming up, joined by our guest, NIve. NIve and I, we every week choose out a specific K-pop musicians that we love, and we talk about it in depth. And everybody, today's K-pop musician is none other than the fabulous NIve. Please send in a song by NIve that you want to listen to, and also tell us about the reasons why and how you became his fan. One lucky listener will be receiving a gift, which is a video message coming personally from NIve and myself. So I highly encourage you to send in your messages. If you want to send in your messages, please visit www.arirangradio.com, go to the Super K-Pop page and click Send Message.
Download the Ariran Radio application.
type in ARIRANG at Lang Radio in your app stores. 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in the Daejeong area, 98.7 in Gwangju area, and 93.7 in Yeosu area. Tune in at Lang Radio. I can already tell that many of NIve's fans and NIve supporters are gathering up in the YouTube live chat right now. NIVers Unite, indeed. We'll officially get into NIve's discography in-depth analysis for sure. So please get ready while we take a listen to Jang Soo-bin's song, Floating.
Let it go, let it flow. 어디로 흘러가는지 몰라도 Favorite way, like a wave. 나답게 흘러도 좋아. 알 수 없는 걸 알지 않아도 괜찮은 걸. 물음표를 지워봐. 답은 비워둔 채로 걸어가. Sometimes you feel just way you feel. 그대로 날 마주해. No need to change. You're enough. 난 그대로 널 느껴봐. 너무 더딘 것 같아. 더는 안 될 것만 같아. 그런 생각이 들 때면 지나가게 두는 거야. 헤매는 걸음 정처 없어도 괜찮은 걸. 모르는 길이라서 처음 가는 거라서 더 좋아. Sometimes you feel just way you feel. 그대로 날 마주해. No need to change. You're enough. 난 그대로 널 느껴봐. I don't know where to go. I just let me go the way I wanna go. I don't know where to go. I don't care about it. I like the way I am.
Introducing
Introducing the most exciting K-pop artists, Arirang Radio.
Do you all love K-pop?
If you do, welcome to this segment.
The K-pop musicians we love.
The reason why K-pop is loved all around the world.
During this time, Ivan,
And NIve will be closely examining and exploring K-pop through the musician's point of view.
Oh My K-pop. Yes, everybody, the segment that we've all been waiting for, right? Time for Oh My K-pop, joined by Mr. NIve.
Hello, I am back again.
Brother,
Yes.
so good to see you.
Yes, me too.
So good to see you, but not the most happiest day for me. As many of our listeners are mentioning, it actually feels like a graduation ceremony of your
Right.
seniors, right?
Right.
but it is our duty to bring smile to our listeners' faces, right?
Yes. You know, I see some, crying emojis and whatnot. Actually, I see a lot.
It is unfortunately the last day of this segment, right? How are you feeling about this?
Well, I mean, I feel very. I think you're right when you talked about graduation. I just feel like I'm graduating, but the thing is that I just don't feel like this is like last day for me. Strangely enough, I feel like it's just like the extension of our friendship, our relationship. And I feel like after this, our bonding is going to be a little, more stronger. And I just feel very thankful, actually, that I'm here on the last day.
Oh, sincerely.
Yes.
So very nice to be joined by you, NIve. Of course, as we are letting go of SKP, there is actually a very interesting good news. Did you know that Oh My K-pop, this corner has been loved by not just SKP listeners, but many global music fans? Here's a fact. We ranked 11th globally on the podcast charts.
Oh,
Did
wow.
you know this?
I mean, I heard like a little, but then like I didn't know it was like 11th globally.
Congratulations to us.
Wow.
And our team, PD님 and 작가님. This is
Wow.
amazing. Incredible achievement.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it is coming to an end. But maybe, bro, we should gather up every week on Tuesday.
Like a podcast?
For a personal podcast, right? To kind of, continue on with this whole, 11th ranking podcast. Maybe we should do something like that.
I mean, we did rank 11th. Why not first?
Oh, that's the spirit, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll need to make up some calls later on after the show.
Call
Sounds
me.
good? But again, NIve, you've been on the show for quite a long time. How many years now?
I think I'm entering like between like 4 years now.
4 years.
Right. Since I first appeared on Arirang program.
Wow. So that's been literally about 200 something weeks of continuously visiting us every Tuesday.
Right.
5 p.m. KST. Now imagine yourself next week, Tuesday. Where do you think you would be doing what?
Oh,
that's when it really kicks in, right? That's when it really kicks in. I'm supposed to be there, but where do you think you'd be?
Right. I mean, SKP has been, taking a lot of like portion of my weekend and my time, which I was like really happy to participate in. And I feel like I think I'm not gonna stray off too far from my routine, which means that I think I'm gonna figure out a time and a space that I can, hopefully connect with my fans a little more. And kind of like a little podcast-ish, kind of like a live. I think I'm going to try to communicate with my fans.
That's great.
Because I know NIveers for you guys that it's been like a weekly kind of like a meditating, like a connecting time with myself. So I know how you guys feel. I know how you guys would feel after the show. More so than my feelings. I feel like NIveers is feeling really sad because just like talking directly and kind of like having this kind of like conversation weekly has been, I've been getting lots of messages that it's been a great meditation for them. So I'll try to figure out a way to continue that.
I mean, you need that channel where you can really interact with the listeners, right?
I don't wanna make NIveers sad. So
that's so
see.
sweet. Yeah. And I'm sure NIveers will be there to back you up wherever you go. And I'll make sure I'm invited to your show.
Yes. You will be.
Sounds goody. And again, as we mark the final episode of The Corner, Oh My K-pop, we brought in a very interesting topic today. And before review, please introduce the segment for us.
Yes, this is my last time.
It is the last time.
We will choose the K-pop musician of the hour, look back on their history from their debut till now, and Aivan and I will be analyzing the reason why we think they loved through our point of view.
And we also need the listeners' participation during this time, right?
Of course, during the middle of the segment, Aivan and I will be side tracks that we like by the artist.
And for today's K-pop musician, please send us a song by this person that you want to listen to, and also tell us about the reasons why and how you became his fan.
And lastly, you can always send in your request for the K-pop musician that you want us to closely examine. We will actively reflect your opinions.
Yes, and today we also have a corner prize, a video message coming from NIve and myself. It's going to be a very special one because today's topic is none other than...
Myself.
NIve! Guys, we're going to have an in-depth dive into NIve's life and NIve's discography. And it might feel a little bit embarrassing to read some facts, background check about yourself.
Yes.
But please break the ice by jumping straight into it.
Oh, let me try my best.
Everyone get ready for this.
All right. Okay, so today's K-pop musician is NIve. So in 2014, NIve first gained public recognition by appearing on audition program. Originally from New Jersey, he studied abroad and debuted with his first single, Getaway, in the US in November 2018. In April 2019, he made his debut as a composer in Korea, contributing to EXO's Chan's first solo mini album with the title track 4월이 지나면 우리 헤어져요, Beautiful Goodbye.
Wow.
In April 2020, NIve made his official debut as a singer with Like a Fool, a collaboration with Sam Kim. Songs like Tired and Like a Fool gained immense love on platforms like YouTube and Spotify. Beyond his work as an artist, NIve has achieved significant success as a composer under the name getting there. Jisoo Park. Collaborating with artists like Paul Kim, EXO, NCT, Hayes, and Baekhyun. And with his sweet voice and delicate emotional depth, NIve has captured the hearts of listeners. Let's explore his music right now.
Okay. Breathe. Catch some air.
Am I getting red right now?
You are kind of blushing, aren't you? I mean, it's
Help
very
me out, Kiwi.
uncommon for a musician to be reading a background check of yourself.
This is my first time, I think.
You've done a great, fascinating job. Bahar says, breathe, man.
Yeah. Kiwi is helping me out. Today, Kiwi is going to be helping me out.
That is hilarious. The plushie toy is definitely helping him out right
Yes.
now. So, usually we would give you the musician information right away, but for today's special episode, it's going to be more like an interview format.
Right.
Because I'm going to throw you some questions I'm very curious of.
Okay.
So first of all, what made you start music? This is like the question,
Right.
diving deep into the core of your musicianship. What made you suddenly find interest in music and jump into the professional music career?
Well, I mean, music's always been there with me and for me because I was born as like a very introverted person. And since I was little, I had a hard time making friends, actually. And music, I kind of started to use it as a tool because people recognize me to be a little talented, I would say, have this talent in music. And at the time, I kind of like sang and played music. And my mom actually kind of like gave me this clarinet when I was in grade 4, fourth grade, fifth grade, to just like play. And I did like a play around and it felt great. And since then, I think I got to known and be friends with music. Through that, I made up bit more friends.
Really?
Yes. So that kind of came naturally.
Oh.
Right. And my music career, I didn't actually think of myself to become a singer or artist. But many people and friends actually recommended that how about I do it as a professional job? And I thought like, yes, because I felt the most happiest. I felt most comfortable doing music. So I was just only hoping that I could make a living
doing music.
Doing music, because as you guys know, it's a tough word. It's a tough.
It's a
region.
dream for many people.
Yeah. So that started with me.
Interesting. So it all began with your mom throwing you a clarinet. Just to sum it up. I'm just kidding.
That's actually true. Yeah.
I mean, you were using music as another communication tool,
right,
to kind of bond with people around you, you're saying.
Right. It was a tool for me.
Interesting. Okay. Many of you are already familiar with NIve and his music, but some of you might be seeing him for the first time. So I got to ask you the question. What is the meaning behind your name, by the way, brother? NIve.
Simply put, it's just being cool without having to say cool.
Being cool without having to say cool.
So the word was in Urban Dictionary, and I was thinking like something when we were choosing the stage name. I was like something that starts with N.
What?
And just something that kind of like speaks out like I, like me, myself, and I. And so N-I something, and I was like looking up on the dictionary. It says like NIve says like being cool without having to say cool, and I was always thinking to myself that I wasn't really a cool guy.
What do you mean? Real cool guys should not say that they're cool. Literally, that's what your name means. NIve.
I really thought that I wasn't like cool enough. Like I wasn't that cool kid in the school, and I thought like I was just like too many thoughts were piled up in my mind, and at some point I felt like maybe then just like expressing myself, no matter what the others spoke about myself. I think that in a way was a cool way.
Interesting.
So that kind of hit me, the word NIve. And sometimes you have to pronounce it as like a knife and
Knife?
Yeah, so, but we were like, knife sounds a little too close to naive. So, and I was like, let's just go with NIve.
NIve sounds great. It's a very unique name with a crazy nice meaning behind it. And it says exactly, effortlessly cool. And that's who NIve is, right? I do want to ask you a pop question suddenly.
Yes.
So you say you consider yourself not to be cool, right? When you were in high school, were you back in America?
Yes, I was in New Jersey.
Okay, did you have like designated seats in class or you could just sit anywhere? Do you remember?
Let me think about it. The school that I used to go to was kind of like a free to sit wherever you want to.
Then consider this a classroom and the blackboard in the front. Where do you prefer sitting? Back, left, or right?
Left, back.
Left, like meaning right next to the window?
Actually, not on the very back, but just like I always left like this, like one, like a couple of seats.
One row, okay.
Yeah,
behind
one
you?
row behind me.
Okay.
And I sat in front of that.
Okay.
Because that's the corner seat where I felt very safe. No one's watching me except for the people on the right side. And teachers would just not recognize me.
Really?
But they did. So
would you sit closer to the window side or the aisle side?
Window side.
Window side, of course. I mean, that's where the cool kids sit.
No.
I mean, there are cool kids who are like literally like so loud and noisy in school. But some kids like you, they're like that mysterious cool kid in the back, always having like one side of their earbuds on during class.
Right.
You used to do that, right? Hide it under your uniform.
No. No, I was that kid where just like I was just like not there. I was there, but I wasn't
Not
there.
Just dozing off.
Yeah, but I did play guitar on the hallway
Really?
of the school and played like and gained some attention.
No way. So you were a true rock star ever since the beginning.
Oh, gosh, I have so many thoughts, coming from that statement, but it's gonna go on and kind of like, yeah.
Cool. Because I was just genuinely curious about that, like your seat preferences. But as you guys all know, NIve is super active as a performing artist, also as a composer and a producer. But recently, he's also become a CEO of his own company. Right. Business is tough.
It is tough.
How do you handle it? And what made you suddenly dream of becoming the head of a company?
I always, honestly, I was thinking that if there's a ship that's called life, then you always had to take the wheel at some point. I mean that you don't have to take the wheel from the beginning, but at some point of your life, I feel like you have to step up and just take the wheel and take the key, and then you decide the direction. For me, that was year 2024.
Okay.
So I started doing that. And how do I handle business? Honestly, I don't handle it.
Get with the flow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go with it. And things actually sorts out by themselves. And there are some leftover troubles. Then I jump in and then just see if it's solvable, fixable. If not, I just run away.
I mean, you probably couldn't tell during our live show, but during song breaks, he has so many smartphone alerts coming up because he has so many notifications because he has endless emails, text messages. It's just incredible. I was like, how do you do it? And this guy somehow managed to pull it off in the best way possible. Incredible. Lenny says managing own business is tough. 100% agreed. Carolyn says yes, boss man. Boss man.
Slava says 50 Shades of
50
Jesus Park.
Shades of Jesus Park.
That's about right.
Loving it. But despite all this, he has been releasing so many songs. You have been releasing so many songs. And I do want to bring out the new song information. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not going to make you feel embarrassed twice. So I'm going to take it over, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to be talking about a song called Better Better by NIve. Now, this is a title track from your album, My Little Planet, released on February 28th, 2025. That is literally 4 days ago, okay?
That's about right.
More like 5 days ago. But again, he's been releasing so many songs, and this was the album introduction. It says, quote unquote, Jesus Park, you want to hear something odd? Welcome to my little planet of love. What does that even mean? You want to hear something odd? Welcome to my little planet of love.
I just really feel like this, all those songs that are included in this album feels like it's very specific. It's very R&B.
Okay.
And yes, it sounds a little close to this album called The Information, where we were focusing on R&B style. But this is a little different. It's a playful. It talks about love. But in a way that I wouldn't talk about love in general.
Okay.
So but for me, I have a lot of size in me. And I kind of that's why I like what Slava said, 50 Shades of Jesus. It's we have a lot in us. And I feel like every personalities that I have within myself, I just gave them the named planet. If it's sorrow, then I would say it's a planet of sorrow.
Wow.
If it's joy, then it's a planet of joy.
Okay.
This one is a playful one.
Okay.
It's very odd.
Oh, so your planet of love is very odd, you were saying.
It's an odd love planet.
Interesting.
So that's why what I meant by that. That's why I said not my little planet. I said my little planet. It's odd. It's something that I wouldn't say.
That's so true.
In real life. So yeah, that's the meaning behind it.
I still remember when you told me about the album name. I was like, My Little Planet? You sure? But he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's odd.
Right.
So your marketing strategy was also on point.
I asked the search engine. I was like, so I'm trying to name my album My Little Planet. Is it odd enough? And then,
What
it actually said I wouldn't say not at all. Which means it's odd. So I was like, okay, we'll go with that. Cool.
Well, I guess this could be an invitation to NIve's very own My Little Planet of Love. I hope you guys enjoyed this song, but while you're taking a listen to it, I highly encourage you to, leave some questions on the live chat so that we can throw it at NIve. It could be tough and difficult, guys. Go wild as possible.
Go at it.
Here goes Better Better by NIve.
Slow, take it slow, baby. 날 신용하고 있지 않은 걸 알아. I'm a card player. 언제나 완벽한 패를 꺼내 들어야 하지. Bet you're my best card. I don't wanna lose you, baby. Lose you, baby. Baby. 조금 더 나를 믿어도 돼. 그래도 돼. 난 너와 함께 우주를 누빌 거야. 내 바래왔지 매일 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 내 모든 걸 다 줘도 아깝지 않을 그런 lady. You're my lady, yeah, yeah. You're my lady, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me show you better me. Girl, you know I want your love. 겁내지 마, talk to me. Girl, you're my venom. 기다려왔던 숨결을 내게 줘. Baby, just holler. 툭하고 말해, 너만 원하잖아. Just look into my eyes. Girl, you know I want you bad. 그냥 내게 talk to me. 나만 바라봤음, babe. Girl, you're my venom. 기다려왔던 숨결을 내게 줘. I'm gonna 불꽃이 내 맘속 산불되어 퍼져가는데 I don't wanna dance unless you wanna dance. Talk to me, baby. No, I'm just kidding. Take your time, just take your time, my lady. Take your time, just take your time, my lady. Oh, yeah. 내 바래왔지 매일 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 내 모든 걸 다 줘도 아깝지 않을 그런 lady. You're my lady, yeah, yeah. You're my lady, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me show you better me. Girl, you know I want your love. 겁내지마, talk to me. Girl, you're my venom. 기다려왔던 숨결을 내게 줘. Baby, just holler. 착하고 말해, 너만 원하잖아. Just look into my eyes. Girl, you know I want you back. 그냥 내게 talk to me. 나만 바래, listen to me. Girl, you're my venom. 기다려왔던 숨결을 내게 줘. I'm gonna show you better, 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 me. I wanna dance with you, my lady, my baby, my destiny. Yeah. Whoa, I wanna dance with you, my baby. Yeah.
Ooh, that was better indeed. We just listened to NIve's title track of his album My Little Planet of Love, Better. Such a great song.
Thank you.
It's so odd.
Right.
The most odd part was bebe.
Right.
Because like you would never do that in real life.
Right. There's like there's many factors in the song that make song very odd, which I really like.
I thought that was very unique too, very charming at the same time. Again, guys, today's K-pop musician is NIve himself.
Yes.
So we are definitely gonna run out of time. I can tell already.
Yeah.
So before we do, we're gonna jump straight into checking out 3 of NIve's, I wouldn't say top tracks, but symbolic tracks chosen out by our team. Here it goes with track number 1.
You say that I'm too insecure. You want me to be someone else.
Who I Am is the name of the track.
Right.
It's a single release in 2019. Tell us a little bit about the song, please.
Right. So this song, I remember each song that we're gonna play. I think I'm gonna have to have like more than few minutes to explain.
30 minutes.
Right. But to briefly talk about this song, really, when I was writing this song, I was in the era of crisis of like figuring out who I am, like who I was, and I wasn't really happy with myself. Honestly, around that time, I was just like thinking to myself, like I'm so insecure. But when people try to manage myself, like I have to have this like specific imagery, like image as an artist, like I have to come out with this kind of song, and I wasn't really happy with those ideas. But I wasn't really liking my ideas either. So I was thinking to myself, what kind of songs or like music do I want to do, and who really I am? And instantly I was thinking to myself, I was like, maybe I should come up with a song that says who I am. So the name of the song became literally Who I Am. And then I did start brainstorming, and then this song came out. I just remember so many episodes relating to this song, but the hardest part of this song was to come up with this that guitar riff.
Okay.
Yeah, so many process.
Everything picked up after that, you're saying.
Yep.
So the question is, after 6 years since releasing the song, who are you now? Who is NIve?
Honestly, I am who I am. I still haven't changed a bit. I grew up, I matured enough to one thing that's different for me is that I take things not too seriously these days. I'm not saying that I'm taking things lightly, but I just now know that things are unchangeable and just it's really a matter of how quickly you adapt into the situation you're in. So in a way, in that sense, I feel like I matured a bit. And the person I haven't changed a bit. I'm still insecure. I'm still, having a hard time. Really just like be true to myself. Sometimes I am miserable. Sometimes I am just so happy. But all those factors of myself, that's what makes who I am, and I just love myself for that. So I learned to love myself, and I just am a bit more confident than before to talk about that.
Yeah, so very deep indeed. I guess we are partially getting the idea of who you truly are, but so much more to check. Coming up with the second song, let's go. Here it goes. Yes, everybody, the second song is playing. Before we talk about this song, RPD님 just commented saying she had to choose 3 songs. It was the toughest ever. She said there were so many great songs, but she had to narrow it down to the songs you actually sang on the track. And these are the top 3.
Thank you. Did great job picking up the song. Yeah.
Second song is Too Easy featuring Haze. Tell us a little bit about the song.
Well, the song was released in 2020 as a duet song between me and Haze. So I remember writing this song in LA. This guitar riff, I did it myself. So I was playing around with this with guitar, and I just played this specific riff, which is this. And I was like, I instantly, I did like, this is it. This is the song that I want to go for. So melody just came out in a split, I think 5 minutes.
Really?
Like I didn't make a mistake in writing one line. So I did everything. And then I was thinking, at that time, I didn't know the song was gonna end up, a duet song with Haze. But then I remember talking to a fellow worker there. I was like, hey, this song could be great if for Haze. I literally said
For
that.
Haze.
Right, right. Haze would sing really good on this song. But I really want to sing this song too. So we'll just like leave it at that and then finish the song later. And then I came to Korea and had an opportunity to meet up with Haze.
Wow.
And I played this song for her and she's like, I'm in. And I'm like, that's great.
That's
do it.
incredible. What a backstory. So she
Right.
heard that, she loved it. She's like, let's go for it.
Right.
And thus came Too Easy featuring Haze at the peak of her career. Oh my goodness. This is how powerful NIve's music is indeed. I heard that Haze actually had a funny first reaction to the song. She said, this guy is a bad guy. Is this true?
She said that. She said that.
She was like, 나쁜 남자네?
Yeah, she said that. But after getting to know me a little more,
she learned that you're even more of a bad guy.
I told her. No, I mean, I told her like take it back.
Take it back.
Take it back. And she's like, nope. And I'm like, okay.
Oh,
It was a fun story, yeah.
We'll leave it there for our listeners to start imagining what kind of guy he is in a romantic relationship. But this song is Too Easy featuring Haze.
더 이상 기다릴 나도 없으니 이제 더 자유롭게 살아 후회는 하지 말자 우리 몰랐잖아 누구의 잘못도 아니었던 거야
I love the beat. This is called TMI.
Yes.
Tell us about the song, man.
Well, so this song is my second mini album, The Information's title song. Was released in 2000, obviously 2024, July. As I mentioned, this is a title song. So this is the origin of my fifth album, My Little Planet. So when I said that better, kind of, it's a continuation of this album, right? This album. So this is a R&B track, and I thought that this song was what I felt like this is cool.
Oh, this is your definition of cool.
Right. I thought this one is pretty cool. So I just like had this urge of, I want to release this song myself. But before, I was feeling that like maybe this type of style doesn't fit my vocal, like my style. Maybe I should just like pitch it to different R&B like singer.
Okay.
But like I felt like this song would feel really original if I sang this song. So I just ended up using this one, and as you guys can hear, I rapped.
And I think it's a great idea that you actually rapped on it. And you know, if this song went to some other singer, that would also be nice. But hearing it in your voice makes it so much more original and authentic. And I'm sure NIvers your fans were especially more charmed by your secondary charm as a cool NIve, right?
Thank you.
Like this song literally screams out, "I'm cool," and it's literally really cool. That's got that laid back groove to it.
That's all I can do in a song. You know, this is the type of style that I wouldn't like, this coolness wouldn't ooze out from myself if you saw me in person. I'd be just like, hey, hey, I'm here.
That is
okay,
hilarious.
bye.
But now that we are talking about TMI, and because this is our last time doing Oh My K-pop, would you please tell us one of your most secret TMIs? Would you be able to share something with us for this final episode?
I bought this T-shirt just for today.
Oh, TMI! Really?
Yeah.
It looks so nice on you, man.
I bought 3 colors.
Okay.
And I was like picking out like what kind of like, you know, what color should I be wearing? And I was like, okay, let's just close my eyes and just pick it.
And
I picked this.
yeah, making it very, very cool, just like his name. We are listening to TMI. Wow, we just took a listen to 3 of NIVE's amazing songs, Who I Am, followed by Too Easy featuring Hayes, and TMI. Comments coming up like crazy. Lenny says NIve looks so excited talking about his songs. That is 100% agreed. Also, we have many, many more people singing out TMI together. PD님, I love these songs, says one of the listeners. Also, B for Bahar consistently saying 50 Shades of Jisoo Boy. 나쁜 남자 NIve, says Yana. The bad boy. This is hilarious. We actually announced that we're going to be talking about NIve today, and we received unprecedented amount of messages.
I think this is by far the most amount of messages that we got.
You could put these together
yeah.
and publish it as a book.
Yeah,
it would be a short essay collection.
It's a lot.
So let's dive into it right away. Would you please begin with the first one?
Right, I think this is one of the longest ones. So I got a message from Slava saying, "Hello, beautiful people. Can't find the right words to start my message, as today we are talking about one of my favorite musicians ever, and finally in a long time I'm actually able to watch the show live. But on the other hand, it is the last of my K-pop, and I'm still trying to process this. My journey as NIvers started with a random Twitter scrolling out of boredom during lockdown. I saw a guy with a guitar and asked myself, who is he? 5 minutes later, I was at his SoundCloud listening to Who I Am, and I followed him everywhere I could find, including SKP later. It was a chance to see, hear, and interact with NIve every week. But I continue to watch SKP not just because of NIve, but because the show itself became a personal happy hour with time. You beautiful people have been through my hardest time with me and transformed them into an hour of good music, laughs, and nice chats with friends every single Tuesday. And I'm immensely grateful for everyone involved in the making of the SKP on my K-pop, all the team, Aivan's MC, and NIve especially, as it was your beautiful music who brought me here. Thanks for every message read, every laugh, every new great artist discovered during the segment. It is a sad moment, but I prefer to think about it as of the new beginning rather than the end. And I want to wish everyone best of luck in this new chapter, sending a warm hug and lots of love from Slava.
Oh, that is so heartfelt, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you for that message, Slava. It really means a lot to us.
Yes.
It's honestly our biggest joy to be able to meet our listeners every Tuesday, talk about great musicians, and just simply have fun and connect with the SKP fam, right?
Right. You know, it's as Slava mentioned, I do feel the same. So whenever we are on the end of anything else, you know, I tell myself and tell my friends and loved ones that just live today as if it's your last day. And today, yes, it is the last segment of the day. But honestly, the reason why I don't feel like it's the last show is that I just feel like it's going to continue. Our vibe and love will continue. And don't you guys worry, this vibe will still live inside you, and we will continue with this journey together. It's just going to be on a different form or format, but it's going to continue. So no need for you guys to be too sad, okay?
Thank you for that. That's really sweet. That was really, really sweet. And our listener 소연 says 오후 4시 너무 행복했어요. 4 p.m. I was so very happy. Thank you for all the lovely, lovely comments. For now, we'll take a listen to another song coming from NIve. 어떻게 아직도 이렇게? How do I?
달이 머리 위를 스칠 때 I try to move on, try to move on 유일했던 널 기억 속에 놔둬 I try to move on, try to move on 이미 어질러진 너와 나의 둘만의 세상 고장나버린 난 아직 멈춰있어 하루와 I miss you baby 어떻게 아직도 너를 이렇게 그리워해 I know I should move on I know I should go on 하루 I love again Just come back to me Just come back to me 기다리고 또 기다려도 I know 내겐 남은 기회는 없던 걸 Would you be with me if I said I miss you now 폰 안에 저장돼 있는 너의 이름은 나는 좀 아파 좀 많이 아파 이미 어질러진 너와 나의 둘만의 세상 고장나버린 난 아직 멈춰있어 하루와 I miss you baby 어떻게 아직도 너를 이렇게 그리워해 I know I should move on I know I should go on 하루 I love again Just come back to me Just come back to me Yeah
어떻게 아직도 너를 이렇게 그리워해 I know I should move on I know I should go on 하루와 love again Just come back to me Just come back to me Yeah Come back to me Just come back to me
Oh, that part, Just Come Back to Me, was just so emotional. It really hit me hard. Thank you for that.
Thank
It was
you.
called How Do I by NIve. Messages to check. Would you
Yes.
please take it away?
So I got the message from Paulina saying, please, Ivan, can you ask NIve where I can buy his albums? Because in iTunes, I have only been able to buy one song. Thank you very much.
Where can we buy it?
I'll put the link up.
Sounds good.
later on.
Resolved.
Yes. All right. So
Second message.
Esther saying, hello, NIve and Ivan. I just want to say thank you to both of you for this cool segment from SKP. You were such a special team and spared so much joy for all of us. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there regularly, but when I could be there, I found it super interesting to learn more about the featured artists. Thank you for everything. And I always look forward to NIVE's music and to one day holding a physical album in my hands. Bless you, Esther, from Germany. Thank you. And she attached a
A picture, yes. Here it is. Esther says, "Danke, thank you, 감사합니다." We are just laughing out loud into the
Yes.
selfie cam, right?
Aw.
I think it was like a private message, maybe.
Right. I think that was a private
So
message.
very sweet. Thank you
All
for
right.
that, Esther. Another one coming in?
Yes, from Abinaya, saying, hello, PD님 Nivers, have a little surprise for Ivan, even for you guys. This long message, so I can read everything off right now. But I got, I believe that we have been shared a video, right?
And we'll give it a check together. Here it goes. The volumes are. I was going to kind of build up this too. I might forget some memories here and there and everything. But we'll never forget how they made us feel. So, merci SKB team, Aivan NIve and Sam.
Yeah, so we've got this.
What are we
Here we go.
expecting?
Pop
She's a
question.
pop
moment. If you can leave right now on a road trip, where would you go right now?
To your heart. I would like to tell you that I love NIve. Please don't be jealous. Okay.
Whoa, I thought you were having a heart attack or something, bro.
well, NIve Argentina. You know what I was thinking. We're not jealous.
That's hilarious. That is so very hilarious. Unfortunately, we cannot watch the full video.
Right,
so
but we'll make sure to check it out. Okay?
Thank you. Especially in that today's topic, question of the day was, what brings smile to your face? I must say that this video just did bring smile onto our faces for sure. We have so many messages that came in, right?
Yes, we do, but we wouldn't be able to read off everything. So for honorable mention, I'm just gonna mention all your names.
Please.
So I got the message from Lenny, Wendy, Abinaya, NIve Argentina, for NIve Philippines, and Bahar, and NIve Argentina on my end. Ivan, do you have any more messages?
Yes,
that
we
got?
also have messages from Tessin coming in, Benny coming in, Sarita also in, Annie also sent us a message, and Anna sent it in too, including Yana too. A big thank you to everyone. As you guys all know, we usually have a special gift, which is a personalized message.
Right.
And we usually choose out one specific listener. But for today's gift and today's corner, we thought, all of our listeners played such a huge part on our segment, and they all deserve a huge gift, don't they? So why not deliver a personal message later on and give it out to each one of you who tuned in today? How about that?
Yes, we'll make sure to do that, and with that means that you guys are all the winners of this week. So. Huge congratulations! You guys all deserve it. We're very, very, very thankful, and all for those of you who sent the message in. I'm gonna bring these home and make sure to
he
read
does.
everything off. So don't you worry, guys.
Again, a big thank you to everyone for the messages. Neve, it is time to say goodbye.
Yes, time has come.
For the very last time. Would you please leave your last words to our listeners as we close off this segment?
Yes. So, first of all, SKP fam, it's been a huge consolation for in my life to have been with you guys all. You know, you guys supported me, and I was very happy every Tuesday, 5 p.m. I always look forward to coming in here and really have a really good chat and good vibe. And this has been one of the essential moments in my life that just kept me going. So it's very sad moment, but I feel like you guys been a huge gift for me. And Ivan, personally, I really want to thank you, for taking a huge part in this journey. And the journey continues on, so I'm not going to say it as if it's just like the last. But I feel like this is the start of a new thing. And Nivers, thank you so much for sticking up for me for a few years now. And this is going to keep on going, okay? Yeah, the song is coming up. This is the last song. So I feel like it's been what a journey. What a journey. And I just grew a lot as a person and as how should I say, like a public speaker.
All right.
You know, I learned how to honestly speak through this show. Again, thank you, producer, writer, for this segment, and engineer, and everyone who's been involved in this process. I am very thankful to have been the last person of the segment. So huge thank you to all of you. Days are getting colder, but it's gonna get warmer. So stay safe, be healthy. We'll keep on going. Keep this journey going. Ivan, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Again, for the very one last time, I want to say thank you to Neve for being such a great part of the show. Although our show is coming to an end, our friendship will last.
Yes.
And there are bigger things to anticipate in the near future.
Yes.
One last big hug.
Yes.
Take care, man. Sending you off with the final song, Bitter Letter to Myself. It's been yours truly for the very last time, Ivan and
Neve.
Bye-bye.
All right, Neve, love you guys so much. Bye.
Baby, I just wanna run away. It's so difficult to live a life like this. I wanna be you sometimes.
One exclusive.
Here it is.
Two. Now check this out. Okay, fellas. 3. 11. Go.
Welcome to Arirang News. This is Ki Kim, and we'll start with our top headlines at this hour. South Korea's economy faced a setback in January with production, consumption, and investment all falling for the first time in 2 months. Overall industrial output in January decreased by 2.7% on month. That's the largest drop in nearly 5 years since early 2020, when the number of COVID-19 cases started to surge. This is largely due to a fall in the mining and manufacturing industry. Facility investments saw a large drop as well. An official from Statistics Korea attributed the drop to the base effect from relatively high growth the month before and fewer working days due to a long Lunar New Year holiday.